So a lot of players that I coach, a lot of players that I speak to are unable to perform in matches like they do in training. What I thought is I want to do some research on this. I want to try and find out why. So I looked at a study and it's really helped me see why players can't perform on match day as well as they do in training. So this study I looked at elite swimmers and non-elite swimmers. The two groups were obviously separate in terms of ability. They looked at the swimmers' anxiety levels before an important race. They looked at the intensity of the anxiety, so how much they felt the anxiety, how nervous they were to perform. They also looked at the direction of the anxiety. Did that anxiety help them perform better or worse? And then they also looked at the self-confidence. What they found was that there was no difference in the level of anxiety. Both swimmers, or both groups of swimmers, had the same levels of anxiety, so they both were as nervous as each other. But the difference was the way they interpreted that anxiety. The elite swimmers saw it as facilitating, and the non-elite swimmers saw it as debilitating. So this shows that the amount of anxiety you put on yourself or you feel before a game is the same as the next person sitting next to you, or a professional player in another country, or Ronaldo or Messi, whatever, okay? It's the same. We're all human, okay? We all feel the same things. But the difference is between the best and the people below that is how you interpret that anxiety. Obviously in this study, the elite swimmers, they saw it as, they used that anxiety as an energy and a focus to improve their performance and to focus their mind on what they had to do. But then the non-elite swimmers saw it as a panic and a fear, which meant that their performance was harmed and debilitative. So when you next go into a game, you've got to make sure that you see your anxiety and you use that as positive energy to go and attack the game, to go and see it as a challenge. How can I overcome that anxiety? How can I use that energy in a positive way rather than seeing it as a negative? And that's the difference. The other difference was that they found that elite swimmers were more confident in themselves and their ability compared to non-elite swimmers who were less confident. So the combination between self-belief and the ability to interpret anxiety in a positive way and use it as a good energy and a positive energy is the ability to give yourself a higher level of performance. And if you can do both those things, then you'll reach that level that you want to reach every game.